welcome to 2024. Mitch Doré, that's me. This is gonna be my lineup currently that I have for all my black and red cars. This is what I'm currently rocking. This is my garage. We're gonna go over the whole setup. And yes, this is over $100,000 worth of cars. Is it the best idea to have 100 grand in cars of these cars? Maybe, maybe not. It's up to you guys to make that decision. We're gonna go by line item on each car, which one I have, kind of where they are. Do I think I'm gonna keep them? Do I not think I'm gonna keep them? And what my plans are for 2024 with all these cars. And then at the very end, I'm gonna come up with some ideas of what I'm gonna do in 2024, and then I will accomplish them. And I kind of wanna keep on doing this. I do this, the Total Garage, it's very popular on YouTube. I do this video like maybe once a year, once every 2 years. I do this. The last one I did was really popular. You guys liked it, so I hope you guys enjoy this one too. Let's start off with which side do I want to start? We're gonna start out with we'll go to the oldest first, the one I've had the longest, that one, MR2. Currently, this is my 200 MR2 Spider, black and red. I think it's one of the best bang for your bucks car. That looks amazing. This car usually looks pretty dorky. I just saw one today. They're not too hard to get, but they usually look pretty dorky and they're pretty slow usually. But mine's done up. So I have a TRD, Toyota Racing Development, full kit on it. Has a front lip, side skirts. In addition to the side skirts front, it has a rear lip right there, and then an actual TRD high style. They call it stage 2. You can buy replicas if you want one of these. Stage 2, that's what it looks like. It's the high style. I like it. In addition to it, has an OEM hardtop painted in onyx black, which is a Toyota color. And it has these C1 side scoop intakes, which makes it look way more aggressive right here. I love that. One of my favorite things that I've done to this car is I took these wheels, they're called Superleggera, like literally from the Lambo. These wheels are amazing. They're staggered, so they're smaller. I think they're 15s and then 16s, and they're amazing. They actually, I could put these wheels onto this car, and these are 16, 17s. They're literally like racetrack with R888s. I love them. I upgraded to the 2003 later taillights. These are the little circle dots for the reverse and the turn indicator. Pretty cool. I do like that I did do that. I've wanted to do it for a long time. It's just an OEM Plus upgrade. I did black out the windshield, which I love the frame around it, so it kind of looks like an NSX. Overall, it's an amazing car. I've owned this car since I was 15, or since I was 16 or 17, so I've owned it for like 16 years, 17 years, a very long time. I don't think I'll ever sell this car. Let's go over some cons and the things that I'm going to fix on it in 2020, whatever this year, 2024. One, the seats actually look really good on this side, but the driver's side, they're torn. So I do have 2 pairs of new seat covers that I'm going to install, which I'm excited for. I currently have no tune on this car, and it's turboed. It is a 2ZZ, which comes out of that car, or a Celica GTS. And then it has a turbokits.com or black label turbo kit on the 2ZZ as well. It does have a catless. I deleted the cat, and then it does have a exhaust on it. No intercooler on these, kind of crazy, but it does have methanol to cool it down. And then literally it does not have a tune, which is bizarre, so I need to put a tune. It has an awesome MWR fuel rail. It has all the cool parts on this car. I think that this car is worth a lot because of this right here, to be honest. It does need to be running better, and I'm excited to actually get it running better. I don't know when I'll really properly get it tuned, or if I ever will. I can daily drive it, literally like this, and go into boost, and it works fine. It's just, it actually doesn't probably. It only makes 230 something, or 230 horsepower, which it could technically make 300 horsepower, which 300 horsepower in a, I don't know how much these weigh. I think they were 2,000 pounds, 2,100 pounds, something like that, which is an amazing setup. I do love it. I also have a TRD front sway bar as well on this. Major things that are cool about this car: the hardtop is very cool. Speed manual is very cool, and then the TRD kit is very cool. Also, the red is really cool. I'm excited. I am going to put some new O2 sensors on it, do some new seats. I got all these tiny little mods. This one is going to stay in the garage forever, and I'll continually to put this on the channel as much as I possibly can. So if you're an MR2 Spider owner and you want to see like the ultimate MR2, I will always put content on this car. Let's move on to the far left one over there, the 2014 Scion FRS. Recently, this one's been on the channel a lot. I've been doing a lot of good work on it. This is my cash FRS. I got a great deal on it. I've been driving it almost daily. It has 103 or 104,000 miles on it, and I think I got it with 92 or 90. So I've put like 10 or 15,000 miles on it, and I've really enjoyed it. It's a 6-speed manual, rear-wheel drive, front engine, boxer engine. And then let's go over the parts that are currently on the exterior, and then it has a lot of stuff wrong with it, but we're gonna keep on making it better. We just installed the 5-axis front lip, which I love. We have an OEM little grill back in there. We deleted the front nose badge. We got some maybe Spec D headlights, which I like. We have the 2022 GR86 wheels. Then we also upgraded to some cross-drilled slotted. I have the OEM taillights, which I can't stand, and I can't wait to get some new ones. That'll probably be one of the next mods. I do have a Works exhaust on it. Yeah, again, the 5-axis kit all the way around, which I do love a lot. The GR86 wheels that are 18-inch, I do love a lot. I do recommend, if you can pick some of these, buy these and put them on your older version. What else do we have done? Oh, we're going to need to do a new clutch for this. So this is going to be on the channel quite a bit. It's like an OEM Plus right now. I got all black interior, which I'm obsessed with. I love daily driving this car. Definitely needs a clutch. Really definitely needs a clutch, but I'm probably gonna do a steering wheel for this car. It has, you know, a little tear here. Okay, let's go over the bad since I'm looking at that already. And obviously a giant dent here. I actually have a painter, paint the fender at paint right now to get painted. I'm probably just gonna get pulled, but I don't know if I'll paint this or not. That sucks right here. A tree fell on this car. And it is also, one other thing about it, it's slow. So we definitely need to make it go faster. I think I'll either do a supercharger or a turbo, most likely do a turbo on this. I love this car as a daily driver. It can just not care about it, park it anywhere, and don't even care if it gets stolen or anything. I love this car for that reason. Again, look here. It actually didn't have these mirrors. I had no mirrors when I bought it. It's crazy. But again, a tree fell right here. So there are dents on it, but I got it for such a good deal, and it's such a good daily driver. I don't really care. I love this car. It is good. I do recommend this. Other things that I really want to pay attention to, definitely that clutch. It needs a new clutch. I'm excited for that. Maybe an oil change, maybe some sparks, and then eventually maybe a turbo kit. The turbo kits look so easy to install. I'm probably gonna do a turbo kit. It'll just be fun once I get a new clutch. All right, let's move on to this one. This is new to the channel. This is a 2006 Lotus Exige. Came from California. I think I'm the second or third owner. This is a special car. I bought this car and it only had like 18,000 or 17,000 miles on it. I already have 20,000, so I hit 20. So I put 3,000 miles in it. One, I obviously drove it back up from California. Absolutely dream car. I wanted this car just like this forever. This is my 4th Lotus. I had an Ardent red Elise, and then I had an Vora S 2011, and then I had the Elise turboed 2006 Elise turbo. There's like 7,000 miles. That was a bonkers car. I miss that car. Now I'm all the way down from all those cars back to an NA slow 2ZZ Lotus Exige. That's what this is. So this is 100% complete stock. There is no modifications on this car. So, lots of modifications, no modifications, and it looks pretty cool. Obviously, I love it because it's black and red. One of the things I've noticed that you can tell if it's an S versus a non-S, one of the things that'll obviously say it right here, it says S on the little fender thing, and then it'll say S in the back here. But one of the things is if you get like a red one, this is actually paint matched and not black. These are paint matched and not black. It does say the S there, and then even the front lip right there is paint matched. So that's how I've kind of noticed if it's a non-S versus S. Also, another key, if it's supercharged or not, the roof scoop, the Mohawk comes all the way here. This one doesn't. This is actually just faux, because it doesn't need the actual cooling to go into the supercharger intercooler. So you can see in there, it is an A. This is like a dream car of mine. I got this for such a screaming deal that I couldn't not get this car, even though it was a non-S. I love it. Will I sell this one? No. Should I keep it stock? Yes. Am I going to? No. I'm going to mod this one a lot. I actually want to take this maybe to Monkey Wrench Racing and take it to them. drive the car over there. It's the most miserable car to drive for long road trips, but do that trek. Leave it with them, stay there for like a week or two. They install the supercharger, or maybe I install the supercharger and then get it tuned by them, and then drive back. I think that would be amazing content, really good YouTube videos. So I'd like to do that. Good things that are on this car, it's black and red. I really do like that. Bad things are the interior is just not my favorite. It has the gray, which I upgraded mine. Some of the later models you can get leather on the center console. Everything is gray on it. There's so much silver and gray. I do like that. I do have the window switches. That makes me happy instead of the roll switch. Some people like it where you have to do the hand crank. I like the little switches. I think that's better. It's just, I love this car so much. A couple things. The MR2 versus this car. The MR2 is better quality built because it's by Toyota, true. More usable. Just the 1ZZ is slow in it. But if you can get a 2ZZ MR2, this is like, for the bang for the buck, like a $16,000, $17,000 MR2 with a 2ZZ in it, you should buy that. Or a $10,000 one, it's just as good as this Exige. I'm gonna get flack for it, but it's true. What's not good as either, what's better than both of these cars is the Evora superchargers. All Evoras with the S's are better than both of these cars. The NA Evora I don't think is better than these, but the Evora S's with the superchargers, 350, they're just as good as handling. They feel just as light as both of these in my opinion, and they're more GT cars with more power, which is crazy for me to say, but that V6 is really good. I really like those Evoras, and I'm probably gonna like the Emira too. Okay, the 2006 Evo 9, is that 2000? Wow, I didn't know that. That was a 2006 and that's a 2006. I didn't know those are the same year. That's cool. I'm literally just realizing that. 2006 Evo 9 MR, 1 year only. Special car. I bought this car 3 years ago and got it in Phoenix, Arizona, or no, Prescott, Arizona. Drove it back up to Washington and now have modded it to perfection. So brand new paint on it, looks really good. We have black roof, has the OEM SE lip down below, OEM side skirts. We upgraded to the massive upgraded, which is gonna be the JDM rear bumper, OEM tail lights, OEM carbon fiber wing, OEM MR badge, real nice. OEM BBSs, love these, love these. Here's the deal. I put wheel spacers on and I showed you guys how to do that, right? The front ones still have it. They're 20 millimeters. I took the rear one off because it kept on rubbing. It was miserable. I couldn't drive. So do not put 20 millimeter wheel spacers with 18, I think they're 18, I can't remember the wheel size. 2, 35, 45. Oh, these are 17s. Even with 17s, they rub. The 17s. I thought they were 18s, but the BBS OEM wheels, which I got powder coated, just absolutely frustrating because I've raised the car, lowered the car, raised the car, I could not figure it out. I was even got an alignment and tried to have a little bit of camber. There's no camber on the back and I just got rubbing. So if you're going to put real spacers on these, definitely go for some 15s or 10s in the rear. Otherwise you're going to have rubbing. Or you can just raise the car to the moon, which I don't recommend that either. What else did we do to this car? There's so much work I've done to this car. I love these headlights, absolutely love them. They're all black, they're no more that crappy, they're crappy like amber. I did not like that. I love these. The Recaro's OEM interior looks awesome on the back. Look at this, guys, look how nice that looks. Amazing. Okay, we upgraded the door cards. I do have the original door cards as well though. Carbon fiber e-brake, all black interior, carbon fiber steering wheel, new steering wheel wrap, carbon fiber dash, OEM turbo boost gauge, oil and temp, amazing. I love that. DM coilovers, heat shield, engine intake system, BOV turbo smart, amazing blow off valve. Evo 9 MR OEM turbo, all was already on the car. What else did we do to this? Downpipe. The downpipe is Megan, which added so much power. The No Cat mid pipe of Megan, HKS Sport exhaust, which sounds so good. So good. You can daily drive it and it sounds beefy. It sounds like an Evo, and that added so much power. Final piece de resistance, I bought the really expensive intercooler from Mishimoto. I cracked down and brought that. That intercooler was just dumb. It should not cost that much. I think it was 600 bucks. That's just dumb for an intercooler. $600. What is this? A GTR? Too much. So the exhaust system sounds amazing on it. The intake system sounds amazing on it. Car should go get another tune from English. I don't have an electronic boost controller. I'll put that on there and have English. Probably tune it. That's what I'll probably do next if I were to keep the car. This car is for sale. I'm asking $36,000 for sale. I've had like 10 people look at the car and no one just has the funds. It seems like their banks aren't they're all financing them. If you want this car, you can send me an email at mitchray@gmail.com, and if you want to buy this car, it has 99,000 miles on it, so it actually is a low mile Evo 9 MR. 6-speed, ACD clutch, everything. I mean, this thing is just done. I feel so good with this car. Beautiful. I'm either going to keep it and just daily drive it and then drive it to like 150,000 miles and still probably get 25, 30,000 for it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It definitely needs, I go to English and get more power. That's probably the next thing I would do because it has such a good clutch too. But I absolutely love this car. So this is my current setup. I think I hit everything. Yeah, I really do love them. What is my favorite currently right now? This is weird. My current favorite usage car is just my FRS. Why is it my favorite? Because it's cheap and I can damage it and I don't care. Every one of the other cars, if something happens to them, I'll feel like really emotional. Like if I get someone backs into my Evo, I'd be super upset. If my MR2 got totaled, I'd cry forever because I've had that car for so long. And then if the Lotus got hit, it's like immediately totaled because it's all fiberglass. So these three right here, I love them because they're like valuable. And then this one I love because it's not valuable and I just don't care about it. I love it for that reason so much. Price tags for all this, how did I come with 100 grand? I'm a $100,000 collection for all four of these. They're not 25, 25, 25, 25. It's not like that. This thing is probably worth 60,000. Right here, so 50, 60,000. Even though it's a non-S, they're still worth a ton. It has 20,000 miles on it, and it's in great condition. Perfect. So 60 plus 36, we're at 96 already for those two cars. The MR2, I'd probably let go for like 15,000-ish, maybe 15,000, even though I got easily 20, 25,000. I probably let it go for 15. I'm just not gonna sell it, but I think it's probably what it's worth. And then this is a hunk of junk car, which I love. This is like this is probably like $10,000 for this car, which I absolutely love. This thing is just, I got it for such a good deal. I love this car. Isn't that funny? I love the FRS. It doesn't do the greatest on the channel, which I wish it would do better. I wish you guys liked that video or like the videos more because I love it so much. It's such a good car. Yeah, it's just a hunk of junk. I love it. I love it for that reason. I've made it look nice. I get compliments on all the time. I made it look nice, but in my heart, I know it's a hunk of junk. This one I think is very valuable, and then that one I think is very valuable, and then this is sentimental. So this is over $100,000 worth of cars. Did I make the right choice? What do you guys think? Did I make the right choice? I think I did. I think this is fun. I think you can go get, like right now you can go buy a Lotus Evora for 100 grand. That's one car you get. You could probably buy a newer 2017 GTR for 100 grand. That's all you get. You could buy a C8 for like 80 or 90. That's all you get. What I get is a semi-exotic, which people think is an exotic. I get my childhood dream car, which I've always had. I get another childhood dream car, which is all-wheel drive and the most loved JDM car, one of them. And then I get a beater, a daily beater. I get all that for $100,000. All right, so I think I made a good choices of buying this. Let's not forget the dark horse. What's the dark horse? I got a Toyota Tundra. Did you guys forget about this thing? This did really good. One of my most popular videos is my Toyota Tundra. I didn't forget about this. My wife drives this all the time. She loves it. It's a 2007 Toyota Tundra Crew Max V8, 5.7 V8 with literally blacked out everything and modded everything. I've modded the yin yang out of this thing. Has the TRD BBS wheels. Those wheels are like $2 grand. I love them so much. Michelin's. Has, I don't remember the brand, dual exit exhaust. I blacked out the bumper. It needs to be washed. It's so gray looking right now. I have the LED taillights, all black bumper, or black Toyota badges everywhere. Third brake light is black. I got the giant tow mirrors that are amazing. You must upgrade to tow mirrors. They're so awesome. I got the Alpha Rex headlights, the Toyota brand new 2020 grill that I showed you guys how to install. That's a banger video. Everyone likes that. I got leather seats on the inside of it. I got a giant TV screen. Look at that giant TV screen, all carbon fibered. The AJ something, AJX or whatever it is, shift knob. That steering wheel, of course, Mystery.com TRD badge. I literally have one of those badges left, literally one, and I ordered 150 of them. You guys have bought 150 of those badges. Thank you so much. Look at that leather interior. This is an awesome car. Awesome car, truck. Big truck. I've towed Celicas with it. I've towed tons of stuff with this thing. I've so much junk and trailers. I love this truck. Worst part about it, it gets crap gas mileage. But if you need a workhorse, this is the workhorse. I have the ultimate workhorse, and I got a great deal on this. I definitely recommend it. I would, if I was flush with money, I would like to mod one of the 2020 2 or 3 TRDs, but I'd probably just buy that TRD Pro and just leave it. I might put like a lift kit on it, but those are amazing trucks that they made with the V6. But this has the V8. Absolutely love this truck. Cannot recommend this truck enough. Okay, so I love all these. Okay, so the Evo 9 is for sale. Why am I selling it? Because I've completed. I've done everything. I've already said that. I've completed it. It's perfect. I love it. I just want the money to spend on something else. It's worth a lot. I just want the money in this car to spend on something else. Otherwise, I should just keep it. I should make more content with it. It is so good looking, and it is perfect. It looks great. Things I want to add to the channel. I want to add a Nissan GTR. Of course, I need a GTR. I want to get another Lotus. Just personally, the Lotus for me. I don't know how much content I'll put on the Lotus Evora or maybe an Emira. I don't know how much I gotta do for that. And then eventually, I would like to graduate and sell a couple of these. And I would like to get another Celica and do a supercharger kit. And then I would also like to get a Lamborghini Gallardo. Those are kind of, I just want to own all those. I've owned tons of cars. I think I've owned 30, 35 plus cars. What is my current favorite of all time? The one I've kept, obviously the MR2. I've kept the MR2 and I won't sell. I think that one's most sentimental. But I love my car collection. I hope you guys enjoy this. Make sure to like, subscribe so you can see all this good content. Of course, I'm going to buy more black and red cars. Of course I am. Most likely a GTR. I need some real horsepower. Like, subscribe, swingmymissioner.com. Here is my collection. See you guys on the next video.